Flosstube, it's Shelly. It's just stitching, and I'm going to try not to jiggle that. It's December 16th, Thursday. It's late. I know the lighting makes me look weird, but I think my stuff will look good, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. It's number 3. Welcome, and I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad I can tape something. It's not really taping, right? Record. I worked a little bit on this one. Blackbird Designs Yellow Submarine, and this has been dragging on for ages. I think this is one of the first things I might have stitched, and all I did was work on the plant and work on that part up there. I've had the submarine done for years, and I lost it for a while, and I've trimmed this down. I know it's some kind of picture of this plus. I think it's Glacier. It's like a greeny blue. And the reason I kept not getting back to this is because this yellow looks really dirty to me. So I don't enjoy it. And I don't know, I should just finish this thing, right? Right? That's what I think about a lot of this. Just finish it. And I pulled this one out, which is by Beth Twist, Heartstring Samplery, Peace Band Sampler. And it's got the Words to Peace Train by Cat Stevens. And I'm doing this in Gentle Art Geranium. And let's see, because we're right behind the camera, so she could be floofing her way in here. It's on Picture This Plus Alchemy, which is a gray. And that's Nexie, come here. And I decided instead of, Beth has this, there's a band between every lyric. There's some kind of band, and some of the words are missing. So I started some of the bands, and then I realized that I wanted to add in the rest of the lyrics. So this is Lately I added in, and then I don't know what else I did. I don't know. I added in a couple of, and I just did this recently. I think I'm putting in, yeah, it could be above someday. Yeah, so could be is going to go right here. It could be. And that's going pretty well. Just felt like working on a single color thing one day, so I pulled it out. And we'll see. And then I'm woefully behind on these. I was doing these with Amanda, Alba Stitcher. Hi, Amanda. And this is on Picture This Plus J. I'm pretty sure it's J, yeah. And it's like a purple. And so I did this one. This is the latest one I did. And this is, I think, July. So I'm caught up to July. Put my mom's initial on it. And it is called, it's from Tis Halloween, but I did it obviously in different colors. And it's called Witch Hazel. So this is what it looks like in two. I think they're kind of blues, yeah. It's kind of all periwinkle looking. And then I started the next one, but it's a very sad start. It's this right here. So we're not counting that. And I'm not, and I don't like FFOing these, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep going. And then I started a strawberry out of this little book from Blackbird Designs. This one, it came upon a midnight clear, so it's a cardinal in a house. And I'm doing this on some 18 count murky. And they give you the little pieces. Oh no, this is Erica Michaels. I cut this out of an Erica Michaels pattern. I'm making a berry. And it was supposed to be on 36 count, so I did it on 18 count murky. And that's what I've done so far is the bird, and it is messed up. It's not even the same shape it's supposed to be. So maybe that won't get done. And I did a teeny tiny bit on this, which is my full coverage Artisy Mini Madonna. And this is 100 by 110 stitches. So it's really not that big. And I'm doing it on pre-gridded. It's probably, I think it's 18 count. And I think all I've done is just some of the black in here, and then I was doing some of the skin, I think some of the skin up here at the top of her forehead. And I was supposed to work on this all during Advent, but I did not start it. I've only worked on it one day. But I thought about it more days than I actually worked on it. So hopefully I'll get back to that soon. And then just for the heck of it, I started something out of Ooh La La. I've only done one thing out of this Blackbird Designs book. And I don't think it's on the front of the one I did. The one I'm working on is called A Little Bit French, and it's very small. It's only 77 by 73 stitches. It's basically just alphabets, and then it says OS Stuck is the girl's name. And so I'm doing it on this linen I got from Jen's Stitching Niche on Etsy. And it was in a grab bag. So it's like a window pane linen, and it's by Zweigert, but I haven't found out really the name of it. I mean, window pane plaid is the name of this kind of plaid, but I haven't seen this. And so I did that much of it. And I just thought it was kind of fun to see it just go over the, you know, just go willy-nilly over the lines that were already in the fabric. And I did make a big mistake, but I'm leaving it. I think it's right here. I didn't count this line. I didn't count the up and down line in part of this little, what do you call these things? It's not called a border row, but I'm just calling it a border row. Oh my gosh, what are those things called? Band. And I also started this just for fun. I've wanted to start this forever and ever. And this was in a Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, and I think it might have been in the 2016 issue, like the very first one, and I had that issue. And I think I had it as electronic, but I couldn't figure out a good way to download it as PDF, so I took screenshots and printed it, and I just have a horrible copy. So I paid whatever it is, $10 on creativepoppy.com. That's where I think all of Barbara Anna's that she sells in the US is on there. And so I started that one recently, and this is on, I think I dyed this myself. It's just some Aida, and it's super fun, and I can't wait to get back to this, but I decided I was going to work on Christmas stitching, so I stopped. But it goes really fast because all the stuff is very small, and there's just not much to it. And it's 380 by 118, but there's so much empty space in it. It goes very quickly. And then this one, and Nexie took a little bit out of this. This is the one that Kathy Haberman did, and I bought it on Hirschners.com. They have some PDF charts you can buy, and I think it was like $5. I don't know. It was very cheap, and or $7 or something. And Kathy since has done the rest of the seasons, and she did a different winter one. But I just got that one, and I'm doing it on some Blackboard Aida that I got from 123 Stitch, and it was marked 16 count, but I counted it, and it's 14 count, which I can tell by how bad the coverage is of the white. And this is 3865, it's not white. So it's very fun so far. And as a little bonus, I found out that my Chicken Joy that I did a couple years ago, whenever that came out, the freebie on Priscilla's blog, Priscilla and Chelsea, Priscilla's 2000.blogspot.com. It's a freebie on there. So I had that done, so I should finish that. And I also, this is the top, but I really don't like, you know, stitching it like this. So I turned it. So these stitches, all these stitches are not crossed the right way that I usually cross them. Like the top leg is not the same for these stitches as for these. So cross stitch police are coming. I can hear the sirens. This, I'll just leave this to the side because I do not know where I did the printout. And if I don't have the printout, I'll just show it to you without the printout. Anyway, this I got on Etsy, Doreen Jones, and it is little finger puppets of the Nativity, and you just back them with felt. So you really just have to fold under the bottom hem, and that's it. And then there's no hem on the felt on the back. So, and Doreen Jones, it's like D Jones cross stitch or something. But if you put in Doreen Jones's name in Etsy, her shop will come up, and everything's for sale for like $5.52 or something. And it kind of kills me because I know these were free when they were in the magazine. but that's okay. So that's not the right thing. So I did these two, and so that's Joseph, Mary, and baby Jesus. So at least I can have them in the manger, and maybe I'll get the rest done. So these were quick and a lot of just fill in once you got it outlined the color that you wanted, and then there's the dreaded backstitch at the end. And I hate backstitch, and I did it, so I don't think anybody could do it. Speaking of things in magazines, I bought this one, which is called In a Stable by Shepherd's Bush. Really bad picture, really hard to see. But these were all in just cross-stitch ornament issues. I think it's 2004, 5, 6, and 7. And so I did the first one, which is In a Stable. It says In a Stable. And so it has 2 sheep and a little manger baby. All you can see of the baby is some covers. And then just stars and vines and stuff. And, you know, backstitch, my favorite. So, and that is on Witchelt French Latte Ada 16 count. And it's very soft, because if you look on 1, 2, 3 Stitch, some of their Witchelt says soft by it, and so you'll get that, which I don't know why. It doesn't say what the, I don't know if it has some kind of polyester or something in it. I don't have the cover for this. I bought this online. No, I didn't. I got this, I think it was from 1, 2, 3 Stitch. This is by Priscilla and Chelsea, the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. So it's Stitching Housewives on Etsy. But I don't know if this is in their Etsy shop yet. You had to buy it from a regular shop. They give a month ahead of time before it gets into their Etsy shop. They let other shops sell their printed patterns, because not all their patterns are printed, but the bigger ones are. So I did gingerbread cookies, and Priscilla had said that this was on her blog, and this is the recipe she uses, and she links to it on her blog, and it's the Mrs. Fields gingerbread cookie recipe. So I went and looked at it because she didn't put down how many minutes to cook it, to bake it. And then I realized there was no baking soda. So this is the recipe from Mrs. Fields, and I put in the baking soda and just moved the rest of the stuff down. And then I also put in 2 teaspoons ginger, that's different too, and 325, that's different. And then I put bake 10 minutes because there had been no bake time on it. And I'm going to give this to my mom, and she actually might try making, she's the type of person that would try making a recipe off of a cross stitch. So I wanted to make sure everything was on there. And everything else is the called for. Yep, everything else is the called for colors. Very cute. And this is on Be Stitch Me 16 count Dirty Chalkboard Ada. Fun, quick. I don't know how long it took me. And then I had showed you this. I had bought this. This was a mystery sampler by Satsuma Street. And it came in 4 parts. So each quadrant was 1 release. And so I actually FFO'd one thing and gave it away. And then these are the ones that I got done and partially done because I decided to do another tree. The bird is upside down because I was, you know, just because it was easier to stitch close to the, I don't know. I guess it's because, like, otherwise I'm having to grab all this in my left hand if I'm stitching like this. But if I'm stitching it the other way, I only have to grab that much in my left hand. And this is very stiff Ada. I didn't have any Ada near me, so this is out of a kit, so it's very stiff. So that's good. At least, I mean, I do have 3 that are finished that I can FFO. And I'm kind of like, oh, I should stop making ornaments because I do not want to FFO all these things that are sitting around. And I finished this one. And this is an Erica Michaels berry. And I did this on kind of stiff Ada, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. But I started this years ago when it came out. And I don't know how, but I put the year on. And she had some over one, so I had to change it a little bit. But it mostly looks like how it was. And this is just a red. I think it's cranberry. That's one of my favorite carols. And I love all Christmas carols. And so basically I get sucked in if it's a carol. And then I finished this, and I showed this on Instagram. I don't think I showed it on here, but it's on Snow Day by Luminous Fiber Arts, 16 count Ada. And this is the Barbara Anna Christmas Mystery from last year. And I finished it this year. And it went pretty quick because I didn't have like the bottom of it done. I think I might have talked about this. But anyway, I need to get this FFO'd. That's another thing. I have a huge stack. This isn't even nearly what I have, because I have old stuff finished. And then this one I think I showed you, but I put the beads on it, and I put the, this is a Mill Hill button. And so I just grabbed I stole some colored beads out of different Mill Hill kits that I have, because they usually give you extra beads. And so this is the, I think it's M Designs. And it says peace. And I've showed this several times, but now it's really going to get finished because I'm going to see my dad and my stepmom in 2 days. So that has to be done. And then I don't have, well, you'll be able to tell enough of it. I don't have the, is this it? Oh, maybe it's here. I did the Mystery Sal again for Barbara Anna for this year. And I don't think I have a picture of the finish. Oh, yes, I do. And this is what the final one looks like. It was in 3 parts. This bottom squiggly part, not the girl, but the bottom, then the top, and then the girl was part 3. And we just got that on the 15th. And so I'm getting there. I have to do her body, and then I have to fill in a lot of light purple is in there with the white. I wonder what else is, if there's anything else under there. Oh, there's just a swirl of hair under here. So it's very cute. And you're supposed to frame it like this. And I totally didn't cut my fabric right. You're supposed to frame it with a lot more blue at the top for like a sky. So we'll see. I might be able to put a little more on the top than on the bottom. Like that maybe. I don't know. But I really like her. She looks like a wintry girl. So that was fun. Even though like I just don't think my purple shows up that well as 2 different colors. They're very, very close together. And then the same thing is going to happen. Let me see. Like these things down here are purple, are light purple, those lines. And it just looks very similar to my white, which is 3865. But I love the colors on this. They're so unusual. So I'm super glad I did that. I was really wanting to do a dreaming girl, and so I was very happy to to find out, oh, it is a dreaming girl. And then I've had some haul, but I don't even know where they are. But I have a couple of things sitting here. I just got this today, so I know I haven't shown this. This is a Brenda Keyes Country Christmas, and it's very country and very, I think it's 94 is the year. But there's a couple of things that look kind of like sampler motifs that you can put on. But, and then there's a really pretty alphabet that looks like this. But otherwise, there's really not that much in here, so I'm glad I didn't spend that much. I don't know. I think it was $5 or something. I got a used book, like thrift books or something. And then I got some fabric flare, 16 count Ada. It looks like it has a little snow on this, and it is Snow on Aqua is what it's called. Pretty. So if I get some more winter or Christmas stuff done, then I'll be using that. And then I got I was all gung-ho, and I got some Ada to do more of those berries that I was showing you, the cardinal, because I thought it would be easier to make a strawberry. Oops, sorry, wiggling. Easier to make a strawberry out of Ada, but then I realized this is witched, and I like stitching on this because I'm not a linen stitcher, right? So it's easier for me to stitch on it if it's stiff, and then I'm like, oh, but the reason I want it to be linen so it wouldn't be stiff, so I could make a strawberry more easily. So yeah, I'm not doing anything with it right now. I did make a strawberry using some, I think it's Heritage. I don't know the picture of this, plus it's kind of green, so that was pretty. It was kind of Christmassy, I thought. I don't know. And I think that is it for now, and I need to go to bed because I gotta get up at 6 and go watch my grandson tomorrow. And then I'm gonna have about 5 weeks off while his dad takes paternity leave, and both of his parents take vacation time for Christmas. So yay, I'm gonna have a lot of stitching time. So that'll be fun. And that's about it. Tell me what you're stitching on, because I'd like to hear it. Are you frantically trying to get presents done, or did you just figure, no, I know who appreciates my work, and that's me. So that's who I stitch for, because I could totally see that too. I hope everyone is having a good, still fall. My gosh, still fall yet. Our weather was so freezing the other day. It was almost freezing. It was like 38 or something overnight, and then when I left in the morning, it was still in the like low 40s. I was like, this is so crazy for here. It's usually not that cold. We're getting a new heater finally. Yay. And I think that's it. Everything else is going pretty well. My son in college is coming home, I think, pretty soon. He finished with his finals today in San Diego. So I think it's about 3 hours from us, 2 hours and 45 minutes. So he should be driving home sometime. But it's kind of hard because his girlfriend lives down there. So, you know. But he does have his high school friends up here. So we will be seeing him because he's going to want to see them. And I don't know. We still don't know what we're doing for Christmas. But I'm going to be seeing my dad. I haven't seen him since, I think, about June. My dad and my stepmom. And I think that's about it. I hope everybody is well. I hope you are enjoying the prep for Christmas if you're celebrating Christmas. And I know I won't be coming back before Christmas because, oh my gosh, I'm never alone. My husband is always home, and then he's also going to be retiring very soon. So he's really going to be home. He's going to be home with nothing else to do. But that'll be good because, you know, I think working from home is kind of wearing, you know. And what else is going on? I mean, that's pretty big news. Anyway, but I am really interested in what you're working on. So tell me and point me to your Instagram if I'm not already following you. My Instagram is still KeyXStitch, like my old channel name used to be. So I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're doing well. Bye.